right, everybody. Hello, hello. And welcome back to live streams, finally. Hopefully it's all working well. I've forgotten how to be a streamer, so you guys have to forgive me and give me a moment to get back into things. It's like I've done everything offline lately. Recorded so many videos and whatnot. Hello, Nitsuhan. Hello, Jokalizer. Hello, Mr. Compiler. Welcome, everybody. Twitch is working great. Now, is the YouTube stream up? That I want to know. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I see YouTube chat also. Fantastic. Welcome, guys. Is this a dream? Is it just fantasy? No, it's real life. I'm back. I gotta give you guys a sincere thank you for being patient with me. Like my last stream, guys. You might not even remember. My last stream was Red Bull Faster Finals. That's crazy. And then we had one stream, which was Carl Jr. casting Elite Cup Canada for me. Thank you, Carl. That feels like a lifetime ago. I mean, so many things have happened since. You guys have probably been wondering where I've been. I've been trying to keep the YouTube channel active at least, so like, I haven't disappeared, but the streams, man, I have been a terrible streamer. Alerts are going crazy. Let me try to keep up. Mr. Box, Nitsuhan, Babspear, Space Shuttle, Base, Quackert, First Streamer, Roboke, Seat Sniff, Koitenvatsu, Casper, Pharaoh, Flyer, Master Fred, and Explore It. Thank you guys all for the resub. Novetsko, thank you. I'm wearing the Norway jersey, guys. Norway qualified through another round of the World Cup yesterday. It was a blessing. I was so happy. But I don't know if you guys saw my Insta story. But I was watching this game in Sweden. And Norway were playing at 7. And Sweden were playing later in the evening at 11. And so I thought, you know, there would be some camaraderie. There would be a little bit of, we cheer for you, you cheer for us kind of thing. So I go to a bar with my friends wearing the Norway jersey, and I've packed with me a Sweden jersey, by the way. Like, I was going to root for Sweden too. But then I'm the literal only person. There's 200 people. I'm the singular one wearing a Norway jersey when I arrive. And I have never felt so stared at. I have never felt so stared at. Before the game, during the game, any moment that happened. And like, I'm used to talking to you guys. I'm used to like the idea of being seen, but getting like stared at in a room is very uncomfortable. And as the game went, like Norway scored, right? And I was one of the only people that cheered with my friends. The rest were actually cheering for Ivory Coast, as it turns out. And so later in the game, in the second half, Ivory Coast equalized, becomes 1-1. And I have never seen anything like this. All the Swedes in this bar in unison, they start doing the row. They start doing the row against me. Like looking at me and doing the row to like retaliate for something. I don't know. Some pent up resentment over years and years of being the inferior Scandinavian country. I don't know. And so then it was cathartic. I mean, it was a blessing when Norway scores the 2-1 goal. And I just look at the guy closest to me who was honestly the most passionate one of the Swedes. I'm just like, yeah, interesting. So then we won. And then I leave to get some food. I come back to the bar later. I'm wearing the Sweden jersey now, and people are happy about this. But guys, I tell you, the Swedes were not that loud. The Swedes were not that loud after the unfortunate incidents against France. So, you know, what can we say? Next game, I have to go to Norway. And that is the 5th of July. I have to go home to Norway. I have to see it with my people. We're playing Brazil. But in general, guys, this is the return for daily streams. We have a new Trackmania campaign. We have so many things to do in the game. Unbeaten author times are happening as well. It's just a great time to stream, so I will be doing daily streams. Got, honestly, very few plans for the summer from this point onwards. And that is a big statement to say. I've been gone for what, like 45 days. I come back and it's like, yeah, guys, daily streams. But seriously, no, you're gonna doubt me here, but I will try. So I'm streaming today, I'm streaming tomorrow, the day after that, hopefully the 4th, and then I go to Norway on the 5th. That's the plan. You heard that one before. No, but like, okay, I will explain why I've been gone also. A lot of it. I think I can explain. And then there's a part where it's just, you know, things happened. Real quick though, before I fall behind on the alerts, thank you guys so much. Is this an abusive relationship? All these resubs? I mean, guys, you are so supportive, but like, are you just hanging out, hoping I will change my ways? Like all these resubs on the first day back. It's like, it's crazy. It's a bit of an abusive relationship. I'm sorry. I'll be better. Thank you, Kennedy, for the 3-year resub. Maybe I'll get to see more than one stream with this up. Thank you, Logman. Thank you, Flutevanescent. Thank you, Flesh. Scrappy with 72 months. Me when my ex texts me, yeah. Sleepy had 70 months. Remember the password. Nika Plays thinks says, let's go Canada, let's go Norway. I agreed. Rooting for Canada too. Mike rated with 1,000 bits. Thank you. G to Surprise. Floral Son. Matt. LA Smile AC. We have Oculator. Pyromane. Lamet Mediocre. Lacy Up. Germany, Paraguay, worst game I've ever watched. Yeah, that was some anti-football. It was the dark arts. It was a crazy game. I've been watching a lot of World Cup. Crazy upset there for Paraguay. I had a feeling they would win on penalties, but it really should never have gone there. Concord, Waffle Salad, Bedrocker. We have Glider Pilot, Fostercom, II Raptor, Keeperina, Hogan, Macro. Thank you guys all so much. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get to everyone, but yeah. So guys, let me first put up this, you know what's happening. New campaign in 11 minutes. 11 minutes till the new campaign. And I've been gone for most of the previous campaign. I haven't streamed. I'm sorry about that. After Red Bull Faster, we had a very ambitious plan. The plan was, guys, that after Red Bull Faster, the 16th of May, we would go home to Norway on the 17th of May, which is our national day. It's like the 4th of July, but Norwegian celebration. And the way that is celebrated in Norway is that you drink from 8 a.m. at a champagne breakfast with your friends. You get really hammered. Then you go outside, watch the children's parade where they're waving the Norwegian flags and singing the songs. And then there's a couple of games you play. And then you go out in the evening again to get even more drunk. I think I caught some virus at Red Bull Faster because I was handshaking with people. I took like 100 pictures with the people that showed up. It was an amazing event overall, but I definitely caught something. And then I went out a little bit with the players that were there at Red Bull Faster. Went to the airport at 5 a.m. and then got very little sleep and then drinking all the next day. So I basically just set my immune system up for total disaster. And after that 17th of May, I was sick for 3 weeks. Just the worst cold I've had, headaches. I mean, it was full system shutdown, right? And when I finally recovered, there were already a couple of other things happening. I had planned a trip to visit my sister in Norway, so I did that. There was midsummer in Sweden a little bit later. And I don't know if you guys have this, but this is something that I struggle with, is if enough time passes from when you last should have done something, it's very hard to pick it up again. Example, your friend sends you a message and you forget to reply. The next time when you're going to message your friend, you notice that you haven't replied to their last message, which was 2 weeks ago. And now you're in a really bad spot because you should have replied, but if you reply now, it's bad. And maybe you postpone it. And so, truthfully, guys, it has been difficult to return to streaming. I've felt it was easier to just do videos. I didn't feel like I had a natural just entry point when I'd suddenly been gone for a month. And so I think I just kind of pushed it forward. But I am back now. I found a new entry point, new season of streams, if you will. And so knowing that about myself, what we need to do now is we cannot let it happen that it goes too long between streams. So I will put in a strong effort to ensure this. That is where it goes wrong. If enough time passes, then it's hard to pick up the ball again, right? So, gonna try to be consistent. Gonna try my dearest, all right, guys? Because I really enjoy streaming. And like, streaming is just, it's the same thing I do with making videos, but it's more fun. It's more fun to talk to you guys. I feel like a dork when I only talk to myself. And it's also wild because I'll record a video for 2 hours, right? And in that 2-hour recording, like, not everything gets used, but I'm just sitting telling stories to myself. And then if something meaningful happens in the video while I'm talking to myself, then it gets included. If not, I'm literally just like a schizo in a room, just speaking into the air. So way more fun to have a conversation with you guys. Mediocre with the 1,100 bits says, I don't know about everyone else, but the videos have been amazing. All the coverage on the different community products was great. So that is also something, right? Like, I've been doing a lot of stuff even though I haven't been streaming. And I'm quite proud of the content lately. I mean, you guys can tell me, right? But we haven't done so many of the usual videos. I'm actually very curious about this, right? If you look at this just last couple uploads, no weekly shorts, no cup of the days, no bong cups, which I know people miss. Like, less of like the regular cookie cutter videos and more just like, I've had some creative ideas, I think, like going on the China server for a bit, beating the Ariola records on U-Physics was kind of fun, playing some viewer maps, playing unbeaten maps, lots of Riolu. I think I'm obsessed, guys. I need a new hobby. Spawn camping maps, the community author time, straight line map, I don't know. Just some different things. And sometimes you actually need these reset points, I think, to like think more creatively. I don't know. Like, when I'm not too caught up in the daily Trackmania, like, oh, now there's weekly shorts, now there's weekly grand, now there's cup of the day, now there's Bong Cup, now there's Survivor Cup. Like, then it's easier to think of like, if I'm not making videos about those things, what would I make? And then, yeah, I made some other stuff. So there's a couple of more other videos coming out, if you will, before I want to do the regular stuff too, but just in good portions. Will you go for 20 seconds cup? I find that one fun. Is that today? Make more videos or streams about pyramids. Oh, this is the best part, guys. History for Granite has been chugging out new content for us, and we have not talked about it. History for Granite has some new stuff. There's another channel as well called Into the Map, which has some decent pyramid videos. There's also Wallace's World of Antiquities. I mean, pyramid-wise, we got a lot to talk about. Cobcat, by the way, thank you for the 66 months. Thank you. Thank you also, Sithaka. Nice to meet you at Red Bull Faster. Thank you, BFI Gates. Thank you, General Dustus, Clan Bro, Cymek, Solsi, Takiyatsu. Anyone else who's in chat who were at Red Bull Faster and got sick? I'm curious if anyone else got sick on that event, because I think it was a virus hotspot. All the players got sick too. I mean, Mara got sick, Clan Bro, Domino Man, yeah. True Vader, thank you so much as well. Missed you, bro. I missed you guys too. Can I say that? Is that parasocial? Yukiana, thank you for the 8 months. What happened to main channel? So, I have this problem too. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to explain it the way I want to in a short amount of time. But essentially, I think of my life in terms of like, I have a battery, right? And the battery is 100% full. But then I want to be able to spend time on things I value. So like family, that would be green. I want to spend this amount of my time on family. I want to be able to spend time with my friends. That's yellow. I want to be able to spend time on virtual TV and streaming. That's like this portion. I want to be able to spend time with Anna. That's this portion. And I want to be able to spend time working out, main channel. There's a lot of these like different verticals that you want to spend time on. And I always feel like I'm never able to properly balance out everything. Like an ideal scenario might be something like this, right? Where everything is kind of evenly balanced. But instead it goes in phases where for a while it'll be like 80% main channel. And then that's my main focus. And then for a while it'll be like 90%. That's a lot more than 90%. Virtual TV. And then, you know, oh, now I'm falling behind hanging out with my friends. Let's do a lot of friends. Oh, now I'm falling behind on family. Okay, let's do a family trip. But I'm always like unable to properly balance it. And so the main channel has unfortunately been down prioritized lately. But I do have a lot of good stories to tell. So either I need to do some changes to fix how I like just divide my time, or I need to have a phase where I can just write, record, make a bunch of videos. I think that's what it is. But I do really want to fix it. It's just like I'm sitting there thinking, man, okay, I haven't made a main channel video in forever. And then when I start working, I was just like, holy, yeah, I don't know. It's fun, but it shouldn't feel like a chore to do it. Then I don't think the stories turn out that well. We have 2 minutes, guys, until the new campaign. Schmaniel with the 28 months, thank you. I made you waste €5 last month. We've talked about this. Everyone who's back now, resubbing, I've been saying it. Daily streams every day I can in July, all right? That's gonna be quite a lot of days. I've already said on the 5th of July, I won't be home because Norway plays Brazil. But like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, gonna stream all those days. God willing. Asuhan, thank you. ProYort, thank you. I'll try to make it up to you guys. Try to make a lot of good content. I'm excited. The Dutch are out. Yeah, that was a crazy match. Daily streams would be a fever dream, yeah. Are Norway winning the World Cup? I don't think so. But if we beat Brazil now, it would be the best World Cup Norway's ever played, which would be quite the accomplishment. If we lose to Brazil, it would suck because Norway are one of the only nations in the world that's never lost to Brazil. We have 2 wins and 2 draws. So would be a shame to ruin our beloved statistic. But we'll see. Brazil is gonna be difficult. The way they were playing in Japan, it was really scary. Cape Verde gonna take it home. They're like the super underdog. Like they've already won, it feels like. No losses, yeah. Never lost to Brazil. But this is the first time they play them in like a knockout game, so that changes things. Japan are out, yeah, because they lost to Brazil. Guys, 10 seconds. I gotta do a YouTube intro. Okay, on the spot. Summer is finally here in Trackmania. The new campaign releases in this moment. We have 25 new tracks to discover. I'm gonna try to beat the author times on all of them and tell you guys a little bit about how you can beat them too. And we'll just discover and see what they're like. Let's get into it. All right, are they already here? Yeah, I didn't need to update or anything. Okay, cool. Let's just jump right in. I'm gonna turn chat on screen. So finally back to streaming. This is my first day back streaming it in like 45 days. So if chat is crazy in this video, then forgive me. I have been a bad streamer to them, so I understand that they're a little upset with me. But let's discover Summer 01. This looks very fresh. Nadeo, the only player to have played this. And if you drive a clean run on this map, it should be auto time. Just gotta release in the turns instead of drifting for a map like this. Could do 2 runs on each of the first maps like usual, but I think we're just gonna do 1 because we do have the esport maps to check out as well later in the campaign. And the author times on those are always really hard. No game audio on YouTube. Alright, YouTube chat, let me fix that for you. Let's just see what we have here. Okay, wow. Yeah, I mean, this looks like a map you could get in Random Map Challenge or like Unbeaten ATs. But here the author time is very forgiving. Let's get you guys some audio, YouTube chat. Alright, now you should have audio. Comeback pyramid fact? Well, the latest History for Granite video is that is talking about when the pyramids were properly destroyed, like when the casing stones were removed from each pyramid. And based on historical testimonies of people traveling there and saying like, huh, the pyramids look pristine, they look without damage. They've been able to narrow down the window of when the casing stones on the pyramid of Menkaure and the pyramid of Khafre, so the 2. Guys, we can beat these author times with crashes. I think no in detail descriptions are needed. They've been able to narrow down the window to when those casing stones were removed to a window of about 20 years. And that is particularly interesting because it was not a matter of people like one by one traveling thinking, huh, I want to watch a rock tumble down the pyramid, so let me remove it. And then the total, like, yeah, total destruction happening over hundreds of years. It was like large scale, very quick dismantling of the pyramids. The only reason to do that is either you have some opposition to it, or you want a lot of building blocks for your next project. And so if you then look at, in Cairo, what kind of monuments were built around that time, they've been able to narrow down that it's very likely one mosque that has a lot of the original stones, the casing stones from the pyramids. And a lot of those stones would have had inscriptions from ancient travelers too. So it is possible that they may be able to find out in detail exactly where the casing stones ended up, which is fascinating. But like, it's not a guarantee yet. Okay, we have the first 5 maps done. That was nice. I mean, quite simple tracks. Wondering if the side finishes are gonna be faster here. They're not only closer, but you can just drive flat, so that's something to go for instead of where I went. Are inputs not up either, Matt? Oh, they're not. Thank you for telling me. Alright. Inputs on screen. See, we're learning how to stream again. Please tell me next stream won't be 2 months later. No, guys, I can tell you this. If you like watching me live, I will be streaming a lot in July. I'm planning on streaming the next couple of days with the new campaign, doing ranked, doing some hunting. I say this every campaign, but I actually mean it. I have no plans. First mistake of the run here, by the way. Very sharp turn. We have tech from map 6. So many people don't believe me. What have I done to deserve this mistrust? It's not like I disappeared for 2 months. I was only 1.5 months. I feel like you guys are overreacting. Weekly shorts back? We can check out the new weekly shorts. Also, I'm not driving well here. This is a very bad tech run, but you don't really need such a good tech run to get these author times. They are quite forgiving. Focus on carrying a lot of speed and focus on drifting enough in the sharp turns and you will be alright. I think it will start getting difficult around maybe map 15. Map 15 to 20 I think will be quite tough. This is steep though. Very cool map design. We have 3rd gear. We can get 4th there. This is 4th camera 2. And then what? Oh, wow. Wait, this is cool. Nadeo are actually doing new things. We've gotta applaud them. This is something they've never done. This looks crazy. That's a banger map. Still on one-shots for the other times. Now map 08. Does not look like we have been given a proper 08 map, guys. So you can already go to Reddit, type --, summer is ruined, and Nadeo hates all players. I don't think they do. I take it back, guys, I don't think they do. You know what I think Nadeo are thinking? They're thinking, if we're already spending a huge portion of the map pool on the competitive maps, if we spend one slot on an 08, we will have a very limited ranked map pool. So I think they just wanted to have more drivable maps for players that play matchmaking. But yeah, so far quite forgiving. Here you can air brake to stop the car from wobbling. You're actually gonna struggle a lot with this auto time if you don't. So always taking into consideration that people are fully new. You might not know. I almost got baited. Tap brake once in the air on all those drop downs, but hold accelerate the entire time, and you will get flat landings. Then exclude 08 from map pool. Yeah, but then you only have what? You have 19 maps. It is actually quite a lot. I don't know, guys. I'm coping. I am of the opinion that it would not be a bad thing if the official campaigns had, listen to this, 35 maps. 35 maps each season. You have the 25 regular tracks. You have 5 competitive maps. And then you have 5 alt car maps. Solves all the problems. Solves all the problems. No complainers will happen for the rest of time in Trackmania. I know people enjoy the alt cars. I don't think they're that bad. I just 25 maps for ranked, right? Normal stadium car, some alt car hunting on the side, and the competitive maps. Oh, okay, this is cool. Is this full speed? Yeah, this is a full speed map. Okay, this is probably my favorite yet. This is questionable map design. But you know, if I'm just faster, that's not a problem. Let's see the rest of the map before I go again. Red booster placements are always something that they mess up, I feel like, so we gotta look at that more closely. I actually didn't miss a checkpoint, I just crashed the loop, that was it. Alright, let's go again. You smell a shortcut? Yeah, here it feels suspiciously possible. So you can speed slide this uphill a bit, guys, but then you have to cancel it. And now with 22 more speed, I should be able to direct jump across. If you're slower, you will get a bit of airtime before the loop. Oh my, I had to release here. Speed slide down. Only 200 speed plus. And okay, we can speed slide the uphill here as well. Yeah, this is a really cool map though. This is absolutely their best one yet. Wait, I'm a second behind the author time? I've been not paying attention to the author times at all because it's just like, oh, free one shot, free one shot. What do you mean I'm a second behind? Was it just because I went... Oh, you don't need to speed slide the first part. And I think my speed slide here cost me time because I lost. And you have to get a smooth transition in that loop. So any jump while you're upside down will be bad. So actually, okay, it's not that hard of an author time. It's more about just precise lines. Like here, you can just drive, I think this still makes it. Yes, indeed. Get the first part of the uphill full grip by not steering too sharply. Then smooth here. And then... Okay, I did get a speed slide, but you don't need it. Set up a bit wide so you have a lot of space. And then time the last corner. Alright, nice world record! Oh my lord. Next map. Why isn't virtual supporting N in the tournament? So that is what I was doing in the lead up to this new campaign. I was in Jönköping, where they're playing the Swedish Chess Championship right now. And originally, guys, I was actually going to compete. I had gotten a spot in Division 3, which is actually more like Division 6, because there's 3 divisions above Division 1. You have like Master, Elite, and like the Swedish Goats. Oh wow, first try. But then I thought, it's gonna overlap with the campaign. I'd be playing chess until like July 4th. I'd be playing chess for over a week, 5-hour games every day. And I'd miss the release with you guys, which I couldn't have happen, so. For the last couple of days I've been a cameraman, but now I'm back to being streamer as well. They were not ready for the W opening. I truthfully I'm scared of playing the W opening in a classical game. Because if I lose with it, the opening will have a 0% win rate. However, if I win with it, it would have a 100% win rate. And that is a very volatile scenario. I can either make the undefeated opening or the opposite. The most defeatable opening of all time. Online it has a 100% win rate, but over the board it's less frequent. So here, more tech. Quite a cool map, I think. Not too much to be said, it's just drifts. Maybe you could like tap the snow for an inside line or something. Is Summer 2023 the last good campaign, or am I tripping? Summer 23 was very good, but I mean, there's been good campaigns since. I think it's just that after playing a game for a very long time, you become a bit disillusioned with it. So you become so used to things that like a little bit of the magic goes away from being new to something. And so that's why you might have fond memories of Summer 23. Earlier players might have fond memories of Summer 22. I think Winter 2021 was one of the best campaigns ever. Can already tell you that it absolutely, objectively was not, but it's just one I fondly remember. And I think that's how it goes for everyone. Here it's interesting. Very strange map layout. You could release for the booster. I don't think it's necessary. Weekly Shorts Peak Team 2020, right? But is Weekly Shorts Week 1 as hype as Weekly Shorts Week 200, right? Like, although it's fun, right? It kind of... Things lose their magic when there's many of them. So they're still fun, but they're just not as like, whoa, new, exciting, a bit mysterious perhaps in the sense of what's this format gonna be like. I actually really like this map because it's so technical. Like how you have to climb over blocks, jump, etc. I realize I've been doing a terrible job of explaining things so far. I think people will struggle here. You have to drift a lot, so you have to get the car down to this area right here to have a chance of jumping over. Kind of like my ghost just did. That is one point I think people will struggle. Other than that, it's the same thing here. You have to go up quite high to be able to jump down there. Okay, not my PB did the wrong line. The arrow I drew was better than what I drove. And then, yeah, enter the booster smoothly, guys. Don't enter like this, because then you jump. Enter like smooth. I don't know, here. Alright, next map. Isn't that cool? I've learned how to draw on the screen. Instead of now saying, hey guys, do you see this line? I can just draw it for you. I've become a better streamer somehow. And we have a royal-like map. Oh, this is very cute. Although difficult, but very cute. I like it. With what looks like a wave here, like you're riding waves. Yeah, that's definitely the inspiration. Underwater, okay. Ow. I thought I was gonna crash. I mean, someone at Nadeo headquarters, we're cooking. This is the most creative thing they've released in a while. It's a banger. Damn. You have the moving block to set up the drift. I don't think the auto tram was that hard, but it is gonna take you a while to get used to where the obstacles are here. Like, you're not seeing this when you're exiting the water so well. And also the moving block, just have to get a feeling for that. Other than that, looks fine. Right side finish should be easier than left side. Super nice. Map 16. Found Bren's favorite. I think that's gonna be a lot of people's favorite. Along with the full speed map. Alright, so speed slides. Looks already like a designated full speed map here. Whenever Nadeo lets you hit 5th gear, it's a full speed map, it feels like. They rarely let you go this fast unless the entire map is full speed. Whoa, 500. Ow. That's gonna be pain for the rest of the run, so I'm just gonna reset. Who's my favorite F1 driver? I still hold the same opinion as I've done for many years. That it's Lando Norris. And the only reason is that, to my knowledge, he's the only F1 driver to have played Trackmania. I don't know why none of the other guys have checked it out. But Lando used to stream quite consistently. And when Trackmania came out, he played. And he was really good for just barely getting into the game. So, it's a fun time to see that. Where's the ice? True. I think they're gonna put ice either map like 19. Oh, I barely missed it. Either map 19 or they're gonna put some on the competitive maps. Okay guys, so inside line here are gonna gain a ton. One IRL football stream. Oh, I haven't told you guys this. I bought football shoes. I got so inspired to play football again with the upcoming World Cup that I bought shoes again to play with my friends. And it was pure vibes. This, we're not enough players to like form a team or play in like a Division 8 league or anything like that, but we play the game where one person's in goal, you shoot, try to score. If you miss, they pass to the next guy. We call it prick, but yeah. Different names, different languages, you know the one. And then 2-touch. Put on some Brazilian music on the JVL and try to keep the ball in the air. Put on Mush Canada. As absolute vibes. Okay. Got this one on the third try, I think. A little bit harder. I'm drawing stuff on the screen. You call it Wembley in England. Come to Brazil? I've already been. It's a beautiful country. Although now we're playing in the World Cup, so... now I gotta... share my love for Brazil while still hoping for Norway to win. Brazil already has a lot of wins, you know? It would be so nice if Norway could win a World Cup too. Share the love. Brazilians think they're getting murdered by Holland. All the Holland memes are very funny. Like, this World Cup has had a lot of great memes. I keep getting them up on, like, all social media platforms. Like, the... After review, decision is red card for the Paraguayan player. Cover his mouth. And then you have Haaland running at you like he's some raid boss Hulk monster from 1100 AD raiding your village. You've got Kylian Mbappé, the dictator. It's just like, I don't know, maybe there are people that don't watch the World Cup at all, but I've been having a great time with the memes. I'm having a great time. Butchering the name. Oh man, how could I? How could I? I'm sorry. Pronounce every Norwegian player's name now with perfect letters, please. Odegaard? Haaland? You don't see Norwegians going like this. It's silly to be so caught up in pronunciations. You know who I'm talking about. How do you pronounce it? Ødegård. The O is a Ö, and the AA, whenever you have AA in a name, it becomes a different letter. It becomes Å. So AA is Å. Ødegård. So Haaland as well becomes Haaland. Etc, etc. Top hundreds is Campania. So far I'm really liking the maps. Could definitely see myself hunting them. This one I'm struggling with though. This like low speed dirt stuff oh, there we go. That's more what I wanted. And then this drift, it's sharper than I think. That's been the problem. It's all the way around there. And now I can make the jump, hopefully. Still wobbly. And now I eat the gear. Yeah, this is honestly a very hard map to get AT on. Failed the drift a bit, but direct jump to finish. Okay, I think this is gonna be the hardest author time yet. Maybe the hardest outside Elite Cup maps. So let's lock in, because 2 seconds is quite hard to find. You need a smooth start. You need to go low, keep 4th gear. I think you want to keep 4th gear to the right, if you can. I missed it. Definitely keep more speed than I did. So you can jump and land here, this is important. Because now I have way more speed into the downhill. Send it close to the pillar. Carry speed here, that's a second. And better last drift. And I could get 2 seconds, instead I'm gonna miss here, I think. Okay. That with a better start. Did I see sub 1 hour double dip? I did. I mean, Hava, absolutely insane. Oh, that's a better start, nice. The effort Hava put into double dip is just crazy. If you guys haven't heard about that, it's deep dip 1 and deep dip 2 stacked on top of one another. No checkpoints. and he beat the entire map in under an hour. To put that time into context, that is... like, it's like driving world record on Deep Dip 1 and Deep Dip 2 back to back as well, while climbing the map. Like, Hava essentially tied his Deep Dip 2 record and beat his Deep Dip 1 record, I think, in that run. Or the other way around, because there's no way to get 55 otherwise. Does this make it? Okay, it does. Yeah, maybe changing camera here to make this a bit easier. And then the last drift. I really cannot afford to fail this one more. Okay, I got a pretty good one. Oh, I missed it by a 10th. Without the reactor flight, yeah. Without the reactor flight. I think you actually want to brake tap on the dirt. Because otherwise you get such a wide line. Inside line. Alright, this should be it. I'm just struggling to keep speed here. And the drift. Wait. Guys, this map is something else for me. It's so awkward to drive. Oh. Oh, of course. I was like, surely I'm not gonna mess it up. But we have to go again. Alright. I was thinking this. And I quite like it. Look at that. I lost a bit there. Uh-oh. Make it? Yeah, very hard jump. Okay, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better, I can tell. That was a weak ending to the run, but it's AT. Yeah, that was strong. I mean, you need good drifts here, guys, and you need some line understanding. So, like, fourth gear through here, go down. Important. Oh, we got it. Sorry. And then... yeah, here, this drift, right? You cannot go inside line, inside line, inside line. Unless you're like Hobbit. You need a little bit wide to get the speed. Terrible drawing. What else? Try to go very straight down this hill. Not a lot of left to right needed, because you have a lot of space here. And you'd rather want a sharp entry to the road here than setting up wide before. Then just good drift, I don't know. Draw the rest of the horse. It's like... the last bit there, it's very hard to accurately give any good advice, because it's just... you need to drive well. We have ice, map 18 instead of map 19 like I thought. We do at least have ice. Thank you, Nadeo, for allowing us to enjoy ice in the summer. Sliding about. Okay, it's platform. I got worried for a sec. Oh, that's sharp. So drift, actually, on the ice map. Ugh. I think that's intended, but... it's a hard drop down to get. And then... okay. I still... after all this time, wish Nadeo had made a more clear distinction between platform and ice. Because on a map with a lot of shadows like this, you can really see how hard it is to tell them apart. Author time 51, this is a lot more forgiving. And there are plugins for this, right? But for our console friends, and just in general for casual players who have no idea what plugins are, it makes these maps so much harder. Like, try to guess now where the platform is. I mean, we can see it, but it's only barely. Carry more speed, jump over this, can wait a bit with the ice slide, I think. Just don't wait too long. Straighten out. And then... I almost forgot this part. And okay, author time. Virtual, where have you been? Many places. I've been in Norway, I've been in Sweden, other cities in Sweden. But in general, I have just, yeah, it's been an extended break from streaming for many reasons. Illness as well. But now I'm back. Finally back. We have map 19. Some people said they were already thinking of some shortcuts. I do want to look for that after initial discovery here. But although we're progressing fast, guys, the Elite Cup maps are going to be very hard author times, so prepare for the last 5 maps in the campaign, if you're going for all of them, to take you a lion's share of the time you spend. Like, you might spend an hour or 2 getting all of these, and 20 hours on the last 5 maps. I don't know. Last season they were very hard. So we'll see. We'll see what we're up against. Low speed grass here. This is very difficult. Oh, the author time is strong. The skins look good. All the summer skins, I want to see. I can look at them after this run. Yeah, here it's a no slide simulator. You really want to avoid sliding under 200 speed. I'm gonna respawn. Let's get on the copium timer. Let's see. Oh, I lost the gear again. You can keep it through here. And then what? Yeah, you want airtime here, I'm sure of it. But you gotta slow down landing. So maybe, yeah, that's fine enough. Smooth. And smooth. And that would be author time, okay. Oh, gotta go higher. Okay, let's check out the skins though, before we keep going. So, summer. Oh, they're like Japan themed, or? The font looks very Japan themed. I only have the bronze skin. I'm gonna wear it. Esport desert car map. I think they're not gonna add... Ooh, that does look very good. Wait, that's... I'm skipping a map here. I think they're not gonna add... alt cars to competitive, because they're poorly balanced input-wise and time commitment-wise. Like, you're scaling up Trackmania esports to such an insane degree this year with the tournaments, and at the same time you're also going, by the way, here's this car that you should have practiced for 3,000 hours in the old game, which was never part of competitive, which is now. Good luck. It's like... that kind of thing needs more time and announcement beforehand, because it completely changes the game. It's a bit like how in Counter-Strike or League of Legends there will never be that big updates to the main game. And the hitboxes are still cursed, guys. I think the hitboxes of the new skins, or the new cars, are essentially what they were in the old game with a little bit of changes. But what you end up with is something that functionally looks like United, and I've seen those hitboxes lately. they're not good. They need to work on those. Have been watching MSI? I have not. I actually haven't kept up so much with League of Legends at all lately. I watched Worlds and that was about it. Might watch Worlds again this year, but yeah, it's in a while. What do we have for this one? Just do ARAM at Worlds? Yeah, that's kind of maybe what it is. Full wood though. Something we don't see too often. sharp through here. Oh, and finish like that. Okay. Interesting. I think after this Ultra Medal, I unlock the other skins too. So we can check those out. Okay. Alright, I'm struggling to sight read maps today. And to remember them. Like, I bet if I go back now and played one of the ones we beat quickly, I would not remember a thing. Here, I remember it was sharp. Into a drop. 50-59, okay, that's gonna be a third try. And then we have the esport maps. And these maps will be used in Esports World Cup, I believe. It's like 100% that these maps will be used. Along with the spring campaign maps. I wish you could jump there. I mean, reactor boost, some gaps between checkpoints. This map stands out as like a potential shortcut candidate. Potential alt route as well. Different checkpoint order maybe. But yeah, the high line there in the start is nice find. Oh, that's slow. And it remains slow. That's good. But yeah, overall a very good impression of these maps, guys. I like playing them. Oh, I just need to commit them to memory. And properly learn the lines. But yeah, this is nice. And this. 0.8 here instead of 0.5. 1 second ahead. Ow. Aha, wait, that's an interesting gap. It is penalty grass, but if it lets you take a better quarter pipe, that might be faster. Ah. I will experiment with that perhaps later, because it's not necessary for author time. I think just getting high up early to go down now was the clue. And then here, that, get the booster, don't take the engine off. Where am I going? Sorry, sorry, sorry. Nothing to do but apologize. That's a throw. It's okay. I was gonna say it looked like Germany versus Paraguay, but it might be too soon. It might be too soon. Ow. I'm sorry, Germany, I'm sorry. Nothing personal. It was a painful game. It was a painful crash. They're similar in a lot of ways. Are you guys surprised that you lost the game, Germany? Or, well, Germans. I know the coach got a lot of criticism for his stubbornness on his ideas, and that many people didn't fully believe in his ways. Norway coach got a lot of criticism too for, ow, let's not mess this up, for not running our best team against France. They kind of just threw that game on purpose, but turns out it probably was a good move. That is the first regular maps beaten, all author medals. Now let's check out the country maps. We have Argentina 2026. I already saw what surely is a homage to Messi with the ball and the kick. Okay. I don't recognize so much of the other monuments. It's gotta be some stuff from Buenos Aires though. Like these buildings, perhaps. Fragile, okay. What is this map? Yeah, what is this? Am I supposed to know this? I don't think I've seen this before. I don't think I know this. Like, some of the competitive maps have been remakes, but this does not ring any bells. Reactor down? Wait, this rings a bell. That exact feature I've seen before. Oh, someone in chat said it, but you're right. Bob Zag. From 2021 World Cup? Yeah, I can see it now. That was an interesting map. I don't know. Bob Zag. It is. Wow, okay. Yeah, this identity is mayhem. Crazy. Need to dribble the car? Yeah, kinda. Oh my god. Looks fun. It is a unique driving experience. Unique driving experience. Okay, we get to the finish eventually. Actual khaki map. But wait, is the entire map the same? I don't know. It's very difficult. I don't remember because the visuals are so different, but maybe it is. Oh, I doesn't need to drive through the gap. Good suggestion, I'll try that. Oh my god, icy tires. Yeah, and the fragile is to prevent wallet there, I think. Oh, guys, this is hard. Look how sharp you have to angle. It's almost like a full bug slide before. I don't know. I don't know. Guys, I think... I mean, I'm struggling. Genuinely struggling with this map. I think I'm gonna make an exception and only do a few runs of this today. And then come back tomorrow and beat the author time. Because I'm noticing I'm actually struggling, not just driving, but like playing this map, or you know. I will be struggling with the author time, but I'm struggling to even get through it. And then we can just check out all the maps in quicker succession. Cause like, yeah, you know, it's more drivable than we would think, but author time here is like solid half an hour angle, maybe less. I mean, people have already got it, so it can't be that bad, but let's see. We will see. Just throwing it out there right now that if we get too stuck, we'll cut it short on the grinding each map today. Because we do have 3 months. Okay, so this. Now, I think I just have to... Okay. Not as bad as I thought. Thought that would be a lot harder to do. And then you drift here so you can jump low like that. This one I forgot again. Let's get a no respawn for this. So here. Up sideways into what? Like that. But why is there a no steer into the ice? Like, that's the craziest detail of all. And then you have turnaround reactor ice. I mean, I think it's gonna be sick to spectate. Like, in the Esports World Cup, this is actually gonna make for really good rounds. But guys, if you're going for all campaign author times, be ready. I alluded to this, but now you can really see what I'm talking about. Be ready for a grind. Uh-oh. We get a run. A run, at least. 132. Yeah, that's hard. Feel bad for pros if they bonk the fin. I think they'll be trained for that. Like, they will have so many hours on these maps that I think they're mostly gonna be alright, but... Because it is just like a smooth pattern. And if you look at old rounds of this map too, they were quite consistent. But yeah. Nice. Jump across. Turn around. I missed that angle completely. And I'm slide locked. I mean, it's still better. But it's like 125 pace, I don't know. Then down here. And now you just go sharp. If you jump into this, then the ending kind of works. Because now you get thrown to this. And then you go over this one. And you finish. I mean, that's a 122. I'm actually gonna take this for now. I'm gonna take this for now, guys. No roast, alright? No roast. Oh, actually, feel free. I'm gonna take this for now. We're gonna go next. Saudi Arabia 2026 is the second of the 5 country maps. Makes sense for the EWC. But what map is this actually? Guys, I know, I'm gonna get the author medal tomorrow, okay? What is this? I have never seen this. So it's not a remake yet. Plastic Hug Dirt. Okay. I'm not sure. Doesn't ring a bell. Okay, so down here, could almost bug slide this, but Plastic Hug will be faster. And now what? Oh, okay. Sure. We've got Ronaldo there, the Campbell. Who's watching England? Oh, did the England game just start? Good luck to the boys. Oh. Wait, this I know, no? There we got Carl Jr. The GOAT. Now what? Oh, it's Tiny Gap. It's totally Tiny Gap. Wow, they remade Tiny Gap. Nice. Is there a safe fin? Ah, you spawn on the... Okay. Yeah, this map is crazy. I didn't recognize it at first. The start is completely different, but the ending is the same. This is a competitive map from 2021 and 2022. Mudda beat Carl Jr. in a really famous round on this map. So, it makes sense they bring it back. But, like, the original was already really good. They could have remade the original, and I think everyone would have been like, yeah, that's fine. So, bold choice to change some stuff. This jump is fine. The quarter pipe, I think you're supposed to go between the goalposts for the best jump, which is nice. You can try to optimize that. And then here, you could go out to the sides instead of across the middle. That might be faster. Release up. Dude, this is an emergency. That's what it is. This is an emergency. Norwegian man unable to get a clean run. They've called in support. Okay, so how do we do this? Like here? Good luck to the players. I mean, like, there's a lot of difficult jumps on these. How do you guys feel about the competitive maps being in the campaign? Like, if you're a Trackmania player, right, and you play the maps, and you're going for author times and whatnot, does it, one, give you more appreciation for the pro level? Or does it two, kinda ruin your experience by being too difficult? Because you don't actually manage to drive them smoothly. So it just kinda makes you feel bad at the game. Because you do need to have quite a good sense of Trackmania to even complete these without crashing out completely. Because I think it's the sweet spot if it can do number one, but not also make casual struggle too hard. And the original Tiny Gap was definitely harder than this, but this is very hard. The author time here is easier though. I should be able to beat that today. No, inside line is not it. Inside line is not it. Why not playing with Goofy on a skateboard? You know, it's funny with upload times because that is now like a recent meme. But I played with that skin 1.5 years ago. It was in January 2025. It just never got edited until now. Which is crazy. Which is crazy. Okay, guys, yeah. No, I think I should. I hate to say this, but I'm feeling pretty sick. And I'm kind of pushing it by trying to push it away. But like, guys, I'm struggling. I think I'm gonna end stream and do the rest of the campaign either later tonight if I feel better, or tomorrow, because I'm doing it half-assed right now, and yeah, I don't want to push it. Even though it's the return stream, I'm not feeling that good. So yeah, like I'm feeling quite nauseous, like about to puke. So I don't want to push it. It's like health comes first, but sucks to not be able to do the entire thing. So yeah, I think I'll do the rest tomorrow and then rest up and then we do a proper stream. So annoying though. Like that's the thing, it's just so annoying to not be able to do a proper stream with it. But guys, we gotta be healthy and smart. We gotta be healthy and smart. So I will rest up. I'm sorry about coming back for 1 hour and 15 minutes only. Much love though, guys. Thank you sincerely. And thank you for all the resubs and all the support and hanging out. Much love to all of you guys. I'm gonna raid you guys over to Mutta. Hope you guys enjoy his stream. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. If I feel better. I probably will. I think it's just a headache I'm dealing with. But yeah. See you guys. Much love. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye everybody. See you in, well, less than a day. Take care, guys.